The Mercedes SLR McLaren Stirling Moss. It's named after the famous racing driver with the same name, and this car is incredible. So it's designed to be as aerodynamic as possible. You can see the lines on the hood. Those are of course designed to channel air above the car and create downforce. The Mercedes logo itself is actually hollow. You can see that it has a grille. It's designed to take in air, just like the front air intakes, which are now redesigned much larger, and they're designed to channel air directly into the engine bay to keep the engine cool. And just look at that face. This car is beautiful. So it is based on the SLR McLaren, but it's completely redesigned. These are the headlights. So you have new headlights with xenon lights and the small bulbs, and it's a very fresh design. This car came out in 2009, but it still looks brand new. And there's only 75 of these cars in the whole world, so I just had to show it to you. So you have grills here. Those are of course to let the air out from the engine. Then you have a very flat body for aerodynamics, and of course you have these tiny windscreens, one for the driver, one for the passenger, and that's pretty much it. Now they've also redesigned the exhaust system. So now the exhaust pipes are coming out from the sides. In the SLR they were coming out just behind and just on the bottom behind the front wheels. And of course you have the McLaren logo here and other places, because Mercedes and McLaren both worked together on the SLR and this. So this is the steering wheel and the interior. There are a few changes between this and the SLR's interior. I like those dials with the McLaren logo. The steering wheel directly has very few buttons to distract the driver. It has floppy pedals as well. Now here you can see it has some knobs from the Mercedes SL for the climate control. Those are fine. New gear stick, and that's pretty much it. A very simple interior with Stirling Moss's signature. Now it has this partition in the middle of the seats that can be removed. As you can see, it is connected there, and it can be removed. So this car doesn't have a roof, but what you can do is you can place two panels and that partition in the middle, so this car can become completely covered, and covered in such a way that you can't see the interior. The seats are also covered. Now this is the door. It opens upwards, and I am so tempted to get inside this car. So these are the roof rails, which are designed to protect the driver in case the car flips up, and of course they all made it hollow so that air can pass through. And just like the front end, the rear end is also very sleek to let maximum airflow above it, reducing drag as much as possible. The rear end is also completely redesigned, new diffuser, new taillights as well. Yes, look at those taillights. So these are much sleeker, and you have much more individual bulbs. It's really beautiful. So this is one of my favorite Mercedes supercars out there, and because it's so rare, I just had to show it to you. So it's powered by a 5.4 liter handmade aluminum engine that makes 660 horsepower. It can do over 220 miles per hour, of course, because it's so sleek. And next to it is a Ferrari Monza SP2, which kind of has the same principle around it. It's an open top car. Now I'm here at First Motors, and their collection is incredible. They have a McLaren Senna, McLaren P1, and I wanted to show you this, a Mercedes SLR McLaren, on which that car is based on. So just to get an idea how much they've changed the car. See, none of the body panels between this and that are similar, and look at how the engine is the whole body is designed, the whole exhaust system. Now if you look here, aside from, I think even the steering wheel is not exactly the same. Now coming to the back, you can see the tail lights. Those are also very different, as you can see. So the SLR is also a beautiful, huge, and a wonderful car, but of course the SLR Stirling Moss is a thing of its own. As you can see, there are lots of other Ferraris here: McLaren P1 GTR, Lamborghini Sian, Venena Roadster, new Countach. There's 3 Bugattis there, F50 and Zoe here as well. So if you want to see all of these other videos, you can go to my channel, and for Mercedes videos, just head on down to the video description for names and links. You'll find a lot of surprises there, I can guarantee you that. Also on my channel, do check those out, and let me know what you think about this car in the comments.